Hi everyone, it's Vicky here, and today we are going to make a fun mixed media tag. I'm starting with Crafty shapes, and these are the new MDF tags designed by Emilia, and I will be playing with the wooden shapes from the Gear Up for Christmas by Farrell Taylor. So these are nice and thick, which are great elements for creating dimension on a tag. I'm going to start by adding my background, and for that I will be playing with the Rusty Texture set. This is from Christina Radovan's collection, and it is the perfect set to give you the look of rust. However, I will be using only 3 of the colors included in the set to create my background. Just because I want to give a warm look on my tag today, I'm going with browns and oranges for the background, so I'm starting with a darker color from the set, which I'm just going to apply with my brush. Notice that I haven't prepped my tag at all. I didn't use primer or gesso. This is MDF and it is quite absorbent. The colors that I'm using are actually acrylic paint, and it goes lovely on top of it with no issues at all. So the first color that I applied is called Anthracite. Now I'm adding a little bit of Mahogany, which is the second darkest color, and then I'll just add a bit of Brick Red, just a touch, to lighten up some of the areas. The way that I apply the color darker to lighter, I add areas of interest on my background completely randomly so that nothing looks flat. You do have darker and lighter areas there. Now I'm going to pick a text from one of the stamp sets from the same collection, and I'm just going to do some stamping on the background. This is not supposed to be readable, it is there just as a visual texture. By the way, I'm using my new stamping blocks. You will find them in 3 different sizes, which are going to make sure that they fit pretty much every stamp that you have. And the good thing is that they do have a grid, which is going to help you align your stamp easier. Plus they are quite thick, which allows for a nice grip. You can hold them comfortably in your fingers. By the way, for stamping I used my new black permanent ink. You will find it in black and brown, and you see how lovely it stamps, nice and vibrant, even on darker surfaces. Still working on the background, and I switched stamp sets. This time I'm using the one with the snowflakes and the houses. I am stamping the snowflakes at the background by using my embossing ink pad. This time I'm going for heat embossing technique, which is going to add actual texture plus visual texture on my background. I used a couple of different snowflakes. I'm stamping completely randomly on the background. And then I'm going to apply one of my embossing powders. I do have many different ones in my collection, but you will find that this month we came up with 3 new colors, which are the basic, the clear, the white and the black. However, for this tag, just because I'm going for a very warm look and feel, I'm going to use the antique gold one. The embossing powder is going to stick only where the embossing ink is. I'm going to put the excess powder back in the jar, put that away, and then heat set my snowflakes. Playing with embossing powders never gets old. It is always a magic technique. I absolutely love the effect and the shine that you get. So this is a simple background. Now let's move on and build our composition. For that I will be using some of the houses, bits and pieces from this wooden shapes set. And first of all, I like to play with the elements, just audition them, decide on the layout, and once I'm happy I can go ahead and stick everything down. For sticking everything down, you can definitely use any strong glue that you have. I decided to go with my hot glue gun because it is really effective and quick. I'm also going to go dimensional, so you will see that I'm going to build up layers by sticking the houses one on top of the other, and I'm also going to stick down some of the gears to add dimension, as well as the clouds and one of the sentiments. Now remember that one of those tags can be easily used as an ornament for your Christmas tree or decoration. You can definitely hand it out along with your Christmas presents, and at the back you can write from and to. Sometimes I even like to add a magnet at the back and just decorate my fridge for the holidays. So many different ways to use them. So what I'm doing here is use the contour liner to add some shiny splatters. If you dilute contour liner with water, you will find that it creates something that looks milky. However, when it dries, it's going to be completely shiny. And I did use the new color of contour liner, rose gold. Now let's finish off the tag by adding some ribbon at the top. What I like to do is to create my own ribbons by using the fabric from the same collection as the elements that I used for the tags. So for this one I'm going to go with this fabric, which I'm just going to tear off a ribbon, tie it through the hole at the top of the tag. I'm also going to tie a little bell up at the top, which is going to give a fun element on my tag and make it more interactive. And finally, if you want, as a finishing touch, you can add some extra dots all around the background with the same contour liner that we used for the background. So that was the tag for today. I hope that you had fun, that you got inspired using some of the products from the new Christmas collection. Here are some close-up photos where you can see the details better. Check the description of this video for the supply list, and I hope you'll all have a lovely day.